Genshin boycotts. Genshin Impact has lots of issues with the game. Lots of these issues were not solved at all, or some of these issues were solved through a boycott or some sort of protest. I'm gonna have a talk with you guys about Genshin boycotts and which ones I think have a chance of working in comparison to others. If you enjoy, please be sure to like the video and subscribe for more Gacha Gaming content. Now let's begin. First of all, what brings about a supposed boycott? Well, the community in Genshin has to have something so diabolically wrong with the game, which means they also have the right to consider what's wrong or not, and they have to supposedly boycott the game after discovering this issue. Now, why do I say supposedly after saying boycott? Well, it's simple. Nobody in the Gacha community knows how to properly boycott. This is where the first problem arises, and that problem is how they expect some Mickey Mouse boycott to work when they're not even properly boycotting in the first place. We'll talk more on that a little later, but let's move on a bit. Now, we're going to talk about my personal takes on the supposed boycotts of Genshin Impact and what I think could be improved and so on. So without further ado, let's get into it. So let's get back on the topic of how they're boycotting it correctly. You see, the way the Genshin community boycotts is by spending less money, spending no money, not spending money at all, tweeting, making videos, petitions, and making hypotheticals based on the topic at hand, like OC creations, listing benefits, etc. Now these are some pretty decent tactics, besides a few. You see, everything in this list makes some sort of sense, besides the part where money is involved, and for that, we're going to go to the dictionary definition of a boycott. Boycott. Withdraw from commercial or social relations with a country, organization, or person as a punishment or protest. Notice how it says withdraw from commercial or social relations. Withdrawal in this context would mean that you would do everything in your power to not support the company at all. That is a true protest. Spending little bits of money or playing the game free to play is still supporting the game. Playing Natlan on release, even by spending no money, is still supporting the game. This shit isn't gonna get you anywhere at all. Hoyoverse is a company where if nothing drastic is going to happen to their earnings, they stick to their views and keep pushing forward without a single regard for their community. If you think they don't see you Genshin players as brainless cash crops now, they'll see you guys as even more stupid if you show through every boycott that you don't know how to boycott. Here's how a boycott should go. Refuse to spend any money on their game. Refuse to play the game. Complain online. And most importantly, stick to it. Another huge problem with these protests are that people involved usually quit after 72 hours. Now, Natlan is still going pretty strong though by the looks of it, so kudos to you guys. Anyways, the problem with this is that again, Hoyoverse won't do anything if they know exactly when you're gonna give up. If you do a proper boycott and stick to your beliefs, progress will slowly start to show. Refuse services, refuse gameplay, and stick to your beliefs. That will bring about more solutions than these weak-ass Mickey Mouse protest rules. Anyways, let me talk about what I think in terms of whether this format will bring any sort of change or not. Let me specify. This is a very terrible way to protest, and if you want to get change, this is absolutely not how you should do it. The first flaw here is obviously the lack of attention span. Now look, your favorite gacha streamers already have a massive lack of attention span to begin with, so let them stick to that while you guys actually try to fix your issues. The second flaw is the format. Lots of you guys already have a weak attention span to begin with, so why the fuck do you think some Mickey Mouse protest that's ridiculed with contradictory methods is going to get you anything done? Those two things combined, them being the attention span issues and the bad methods of protest, equals some weak-ass protest that isn't going to work. Listen, I am all for protesting and making sure people get what they deserve, but you seriously think that putting no effort yields high effort rewards? Yeah, no, that's not how it works. Anyways, let's wrap things up with some final thoughts. Now, like I said, I am all for protesting. Making sure you get what you want and making sure groups are represented correctly is completely respectable. But you gotta put in the work to make stuff happen. You can't just sit on your ass and expect change when you're not pushing for change to happen. I want these protests to succeed. Genshin players deserve to have a better game, but I don't think they will if they keep following this path of minimal effort. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like the video and subscribe for more Gacha Gaming content. We're trying to reach 500 subs by the end of the summer, so subscribe to make that possible. Comment down below what you want to see next, and check out my community tab for updates and polls with upcoming videos. Be sure to also check out my Twitter. I shitpost, reply to my favorite creators, and some dumbasses, so check that out as well. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. And try a little bit more if you want change to truly happen.